The days of drive-in movies, shared milkshakes and stolen innocent kisses at the front door are long gone. In 2016, Tinder has completely changed the way that couples meet up, interact and even hook up. The idea of swiping left or right in pursuit of finding love has attracted a lot of attention and not to mention critique. But what does this mean for all modern day singles? And has the dating app revolution been for the better or for the worse?
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when I'm entering Tinder?
Sex?
Yeah, probably.
Sex.
Hookups.
Yeah, hookups is the word. Yeah.
Hookups, I guess?
Yeah, about the same. Not knowing people and just meeting them for...
Random hookups.
Yep.
There's a few things, I guess, like promiscuity, definitely one.
Is it vetted by anybody? Does somebody look to see if these people are kosher, genuine?
Essentially, I'm a dating and lifestyle coach for men. I started my company 8 years ago. I've been full-time for about 6 years. And basically I teach what I had to learn in my 20s.
And maybe as if your generation stops doing this,
yeah,
they might meet people a bit more.
Yeah, they're looking at the machines instead of the people. You see that
What's
all the
going
time.
on around
They're just
There's always going to be the part of society that clings to the old ways and blames the new things, the issues in society on the new things. Do you think really Tinder has been the death of dating, or do you think it was kind of having issues prior to that and then Tinder resulted from it? Because going out and meeting people is hard, like approaching people is hard, not for nutcases like myself, but normal people, it's really difficult, for guys and girls. So that just caters to that perfectly. You can meet 10, 20 girls in half an hour without leaving your bedroom,
People can definitely meet people. I don't know if it's for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I've got heaps of uni mates who use it and just catch up with people on weekends and stuff.
And not to mention the fact that not many guys get that much success on Tinder, for at least from what I hear.
I haven't had any success with it. Everyone I've met on it has been shit. So yeah, it's not heaps of fun, I guess. Yeah, it's sort of fun.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of banter,
Good ego boost.
Lots of banter.
Yeah, plenty of banter. And our mate hooked up with somebody on Tinder last night and got completely lost this morning and asked to come pick him up. But she also looks exactly like his ex, so that's pretty funny.
That's why he liked her.
Yeah, he decided it was his soulmate because she likes FIFA and looks like his ex.
Yeah.
And hummus. Hummus was involved.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, so we actually have no idea where he is. And his phone's about to run out of battery. But
He doesn't have an Uber account.
No,
Yeah.
so he's a bit stuck, but we'll see what happens.
he'll figure it out. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
A lot of guys have this. A lot of guys have, that's the one girl, I'll never do better than her, and she was perfect for me. It's like, dude, you are 21. You don't even know yourself yet, let alone who's perfect for you. So I think that's an upside. A downside is the obvious that, go back 50s, 60s, people were probably, stronger relationships or whatever.
Would you say it was love at first sight?
I think so.
Yeah.
I liked him immediately.
Yes.
Pretty much. As soon as we met, we realised that there was a bit of a spark there, didn't we?
Yep, and we just sort of started dating, going out to dinner every weekend and movies and things like that. And,
back in the olden days where you spoke on the telephone and
yes,
arranged to meet up. Yeah.
If there was love at first sight, no one would fall in love because you'd never find the person you love
Yeah, straight
in
on.
the world.
You tended to meet people through work, or we had things called, it's the 70s, Saturday Night Fever and all that, discos. So you went to them and a good many people though met their partners at work, didn't they really?
Yes,
or through work.
or through holiday, or particular interests you might have.
Yeah.
we met each other at work.
Worked together in the same business about 20 8 or 9 years ago, didn't we?
Yes.
And we met each other there and went from there.
We are both at the skiing class, and we met each other there. They also did outside training, and I didn't, only inside. So he took me to the outside, and that's how it started.
We moved in together at the start of uni.
Yeah, as friends. We met each other out, actually. And then we both realised we were moving to the same place and didn't know anyone, so we just moved in with each other. And then, yeah, 5 years later, here we are.
So that's 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tinder is a result of the change in mentality in the culture. I don't think Tinder and these sort of things changed dating. I think inherently dating changed and people's mentality changed, and like I was saying, walking in, you know, our attention span's getting shorter and shorter, and we've got Facebook and Twitter and it's all these sort of things. So it's just, that's a product of the society. It's not something that's changing the society. In my opinion, I'm not a Tinder guy personally, but yeah, I think it's just a result of the culture, I'd say.
I have friends of my age who've never been on a computer. They just don't have one, so they wouldn't think of using it. So can't understand maybe why their grandchildren are using it, because it would be that era.
If I didn't have a girlfriend, I probably would.
Yeah?
Maybe? Yeah.
No.
Negative. No.
No. We were together before it even came out, so haven't had to use it.
Do you guys have Tinder?
Yes.
No.
Used to. Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
Australian society isn't very conducive to confident men. So I coach some really confident guys who just haven't ever approached a woman and haven't ever, you know, I coach some guys who got into a relationship at 18, they've been in a relationship for 10, 15 years and then they break up and they don't know what the hell to do. Or some guys who have just never dated anyone, they just don't know where to start. So the primary issue is just that men don't know how to get out there and to approach women and, you know, how to interact in a more charismatic fashion. If you're meeting someone in person, if I'm out in a bar and I see someone, you know, right away, I think your subconscious brain starts making assumptions about that person straight away. That doesn't happen online. So you start to build this connection, then you go on a date, and it's almost like you've kind of skipped that first step. So maybe there's more issues there. I know a lot of guys have issues with online dating and Tinder where they go on the date and the person's not you know, everyone's had that, you know, photos used from 5 years ago or something like that. And
I always think people, it doesn't matter what they look like, some people are much better looking on getting to know them than just initial.
And it depends on the circumstances of the meeting, whether it's been set up or not, and therefore whether you've prepared yourself for how you feel you should be presenting.
if a girl's attractive and she's on Tinder, there's no shortage of options, none. So I guess it'd be maybe more directed at girls than guys, because you know, except for the very attractive whatever kind of guys that, because frankly that's all it comes down to. If someone's attractive on Tinder, then who's reading the blurbs on Tinder, you know? So
no, I've never met up with anyone from Tinder. I think it's a bit scary, just a little, I don't know, just feels a bit weird, but yeah, that's just me.
Thing said, I think people go into it with the mentality of hookups, but like 3 people that I know now have are in relationships, like long-term relationships from it. So
yeah, it's bizarre.
It's kind of like, because you go into it with no expectations, it's better. People are more relaxed. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
What's wrong with the normal way of meeting people?